Oh my gosh. If you want to fill seats at your event, if you want to fill your online programs, your webinars, your live streams, your podcasts to have more views, right? Ha! If you want to deliver classes, if you want to showcase your book that you just launched and get more people to buy it, if you want to book more clients in your schedule, or hey, how about this? Are you an MLM person and you want to be one of those ethical MLM type of people? Then you need to stick around and listen to our show today, because I cannot wait for you to be able to apply what we're going to be teaching about today live on the Erin Strayer Show. And this is where we are all about uplifting and leveraging amazing female entrepreneurs that are out in the world doing things just a little bit differently. We talk about hot topics and pain points, the things you shove under the rug and you don't want to deal with. We talk about them right here. Who am I? I'm Erin Strayer, and recovering corporate women hire me to get beyond the now what stage of business, because most of them are scared, confused, and let's face it, playing small. So I help them revitalize, rejuvenate, and reignite their passion, providing sassy, transformational actions and solutions that get their zip back in their business. You guys ready for our guest today? I'm going to give her a little 3-second warning. You guys, she is no stranger to the Erin Strayer Show. She has been here many times, and I love us some RJ Redden. Crowd goes wild. Hey.
Awesome. Hey, Erin, how are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm delighted to have you back. It's been what, like 3 or 4 months or something since you've been on the show?
You know what? But a lifetime, because I have been in your crowd that long, and I have learned so many beautiful things. I love being part of your community, Erin Strayer.
Oh my gosh.
Start off with that.
Let's just start out with that. And if you guys don't know where you're at, if you are watching from any other platform than the Erin Strayer Show live, there's a link right above you in the comments. Go ahead and click that right up above. Come on over here. We can see you. We can see your comments. We can address those as we go forward, because we are all about you making massive connections and having a extra little BFF in your pocket today. So if you're here, make sure you say hi to us. And hey, RJ.
Hey. I'm so excited to be on the show today, Erin. It's a pleasure. It's an honor always to talk to your audience and connect with them. And I kind of like how you talked about connection, because that is really, to me, the heart and soul of messenger marketing, and why it works and how it works. And so I'm super excited to talk to you about that. Entrepreneurs hire me because I get to outsmart traditional marketing methods, because most people hate selling, and everyone in the world hates being sold to. So how do you get around that? So I create messages that help people build relationships and make connections. And I use messenger bots to do that. And I can teach you how to do the same thing as well, if you'd like.
Oh my gosh, you guys, isn't that amazing? Like, I know. I love everything about this lady. And we have to be really tight with our time, because she flips into her show immediately following mine. So if you guys are here, make sure you say hello. We have quite a few people on with us already. Hi, Des. Hey, Mara. Is it Mira? Mara. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We love that you're here. So, Arj.
Yo.
Bot Queen, RJ. Like, one of the reasons I brought you on board with me was I love the way that you connect with people. I love the realness of you. I love the fact that you're so ethical about how you approach business and what that looks like in your world as a receiver and as a connector and a helper to those of the rest of us in business. And I want you to go there first for me, because there's a lot of people out there, and none of us need to name names, but that they really could use some help in that best practice and ethic, right? I know we kind of cross our eyes and bite our tongues and the blood streams out. But let's talk about that and how we can kind of bridge that gap.
Absolutely. So for me, and you said this, and I'll never forget it. When you were introducing me the last time I was on your show 3 or 4 months ago, you said something that I've been repeating ever since, and that is messenger bots are the first opportunity at marketing that I have ever run into that allows the people being marketed to have respect and space, make their own choices. Most of the stuff that we look at, most of the people that are screaming at us over every glowing horizontal surface we come across to look at them, to buy their stuff, to, you know, whatever it is, whatever the call to action is, most of it is incredibly repetitive and not something I need right now. So what if you could create messaging that could get people what they need when they need it? What if you could give them something of value when it's valuable to them? It's currently, it's currently impossible. We're all putting out 17 Facebook posts a day. At least we were at one time. Facebook changed the rules and now nobody does that anymore. But we're all putting out many, many calls to action. Look at me, look at me. The tough thing is people are just so tuned out. Whereas if you can be the person that delivers value when people want it and when they need it, and only to the people that need it instead of everybody on the earth, what an amazing change that is. What, instead of, spray and pray, which is usual.
Right. Like you guys, like raise your hand and give us some love down in the comments, because the spray and pray really, like, we're just splattering it all over and like on your knees, and your knees are all bruised up from praying that one person might see it. Maybe they'll respond to it with your fingers crossed. Yeah. Right. And maybe reach out.
Yeah. And here's
click the link.
Maybe I click the link, but then probably fall off somewhere else in the process. You know what I'm saying? So what if I'm just asking you to dream with me, my friends, just for a sec. What if there's a marketing world where I can truly be myself and attract the people that like my personality, instead of just try to attract everybody I possibly can because, God, I need to pay the bills this month and nothing's coming in. So I'd better boost that post. I better amplify. I better stand out. I better broadcast faster and faster and faster. What if I could just be myself? What if I could just focus on the people that I know are going to respond to the message? What if I all of a sudden have time to do really great work for my clients, and then they rave about me and I just get more people who love me? What about that? What if this could happen?
What if? Let's just take a moment.
Coffee sip.
Little pause for landing.
Pause for landing.
Right. Because, okay, we all want that. And those relationships are what grow our business.
Yeah.
So, okay, for those people that don't know, because messenger marketing is so cutting edge, it's been out there maybe a year, tops. What is messenger marketing? Like, let's just square one.
Square one. It's a conversation on steroids. Now, square 0.5. You're a business owner. You have a lot of conversations with people. You have them every day. You have them online like this. You have them on the phone. You have them in person. You have them, and what they're doing is that conversation qualifies people, and it sorts them into different categories, and it sorts some people out who really don't need what you have, but might be a good referral later on. It sorts people into categories. It is the most beautiful method of connecting with somebody, having a conversation with them. You can see their physical reactions to you. You can tell if somebody's not interested in what you're saying, even if they're acting interested. If you're watching close enough, you can very effectively qualify people. Now, here's the problem. You can really only do that one conversation at a time.
Right.
And most of the conversations aren't necessarily going to lead anywhere, especially if you are talking to people you've never talked to before. So what do? You talk faster. Just be like Michael J. Fox and talk really, really, really fast and make people have to listen up to hear. I find that a little bit annoying. I am not a proponent of that. So what messenger marketing allows you to do is you get to have that conversation with people. You get to have it all. You write it down once. You put it on your Facebook page. You put it on your website. You put it inside a link that people can click. 100 people, 1,000 people can be having that conversation with you at one time. And now you get to lead them to what they're interested in. You get to lead them to, maybe you got a free mini course going on. Maybe you got another freebie. Maybe you got a 14-day free trial, Kim Boltzma. I know you're here. Anyway, maybe you've got, whatever you've got going on, you can ascertain people's level of interest when they come in the bot about the different things and then offer them something of value at the right time that is actually valuable to them because they've expressed some interest. I tell you, darling, when I figured this stuff out, when I got on a messenger bot and I was hooked in 5 minutes, I was done.
So, all right. So I want to, Des Albert's on here, and she said, it's an extension of you. She wrote a little paragraph. It's an extension of you. It puts people at ease, lowers that wall of just looking, no thanks, and actually engages people. Cannot wait to get mine, all caps, 3 exclamation marks.
I can't wait to write Dez's either. Dez's is going to lower people's blood pressure upon entering the messenger bot. This is my prediction. I love you, Des. We're going to have a great time together. Yeah, we just started up, so we're having a great time already.
Wait for Dez's. Cannot wait. So Des is in the energy world. I'm a business strategist. You design bots. We're both live streamers. Yeah. Who else can benefit from bots?
Almost any business anywhere.
Okay, so what about church? What about church?
Church. Hey, church needs to get people in the pews just like everybody else. They want to get people to their events. They want to get people, singing in the choir.
Right.
Volunteerism, right?
Right.
There you go. Live streamers can use this, as you have done with your bot. You type live and boom, somebody is in Erin Strayer's world, eBot. She's very cute, people. Type live in the comments and you'll find out. And getting people to consume the content that you've worked so hard to create. I talk to so many people who are like, listen, I'm podcasting, I'm writing these Facebook posts, I'm doing all of these things, and it seems like nobody is listening. Listen to me now. If you can give them a link, a reminder, and a reason to go check it out, you've got butts in the seats. You can do this through a messenger bot. You can do this through an app they're already addicted to. They're already looking at. People will... I heard this a couple of months ago when all of the scandal was going on with Facebook. People quit Facebook. Guess what they didn't quit?
Messenger.
They wanted to keep in touch with people.
And that's so true, because I know so many people that were like, I am done with Facebook. Yeah. But man, that's the only way I keep up with my family. It's the only way that I remember to follow my kids' teacher's class. And whatever they got going on, right? So they're still on Messenger.
Yeah, They're all still on Messenger because that's the way people communicate. You know, for me, in the olden days, you probably don't remember this. You're too young, Erin Strayer. But
God love you.
You used to have to remember people's phone numbers to get a hold of them.
Right?
Yeah. Like, so if you were in an accident and they said, hey, what's your wife's phone number? You could recite it. I couldn't tell you my wife's phone number right now.
Right?
Because
I don't know, and it's on speed dial.
Yeah.
It's a nice.
Yeah, exactly. So we're so used to, and that kind of in our pocketness is what we like. And Messenger is where we go to talk to the people that we love and trust and care about. So you were talking about ethics earlier.
Yeah.
If you're a business that people can love and trust and care about, you belong on Messenger. You can use it for so many things. All businesses have some common stuff that they do. They want to get new eyeballs.
Yes.
And they want to connect with their current people. A lot of entrepreneurs create online classes. I've done this. I've created online classes. I get on the internet and bang the drum for this thing over and over and over again and have 3 people attend and 2 of them not make it all the way through and think, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
With a Messenger bot, you can assign people homework, get feedback, tell exactly where someone is, and when somebody falters, you can get in there and say, hey, can I help you get through the rest of this? It's just a couple more days. Stick with me. What can I do to help make this easier for you? Because if you can get people...
Wait. You're saying, I know these answers, but you're saying that you can ask questions inside of a bot.
And you must. Listen, I had somebody tell me this yesterday. We both know her. That Jane. She is a ball of fire. Red hair to prove it. Anyway,
I love it.
Having bots that just constantly come in and go, hi, I'm doing this. Hi, I'm doing this. Hi, I'm doing this. Without you reaching out and saying, hey, how are you doing? Hey, I'd like to get your perspective on this. Hey, I've noticed that you've been at every single one of my shows for 3 weeks, and I just wanted to thank you. Things like that. Reaching out to people and asking them questions and having a conversation. In order to do market research, and you're a business strategist, so you know, every single one of us has to go out on the internet and do whatever ceremony we've cooked up to tell us what our target market is thinking. What if I tell you that you don't have to do that anymore? What if I told you that all of those people can be sitting in your bot waiting for a question about your next webinar, your next online course, your next live stream show, your next live event? What if I told you it's all sitting there waiting for you?
You guys in the comments, if that would benefit you, tell me what you do. Are you a yoga instructor? Do you have a brick and mortar that you want people to come to, and you have events there? I don't know. I'm just thinking about sidewalk days because my downtown's having them right now. Or you're having a great big event with your nonprofit organization and you want people to attend. Right?
Attend, donate, volunteer, all the things.
All the things. You are you're doing a live workshop and you want people to attend. Or you're doing a virtual workshop and you want people to attend. Yeah. Right? Oh, exactly. And we had this conversation and it blew my mind that here's the thing. While you're doing that workshop or that live training or that webinar or whatever, you can actually message your people and ask them how it's going. If you have a series of speakers on stage and John just got off stage and you want to survey your people right then and get an immediate reaction from your people, hey, what'd you think about John and his presentation?
Yes. What would you have liked to hear more about if he had more time?
What was your number one takeaway?
Yes. And what are you going to do about it? It's great that you got a takeaway, but unless you take action, it's an idea in your head.
Amen.
And if people can attend your conference or your live event or listen to your podcast, get a good takeaway and take some action and have some accountability around that action, you won't be able to shake them off. They'll be like your shadow. They'll be like me and Erin. I just follow everything she does.
Here, I'll just give you this right now.
Yeah, exactly.
So Myra's queuing you up here. Thanks, Myra. She's got a question. So can you explain how all this is done? Well, we'd love to, Myra. What do you do? Let us know in the comments what you do. We might custom it right to you. We have, oh, she already did it. We have an educational practice that helps parents and kids who are visual learners. They have an educational practice. There it is.
Perfect. Mm-hmm. And in fact, there is somebody that I think would be very good because she does something along those same lines. I'd love to connect you guys because she has been working on, getting a bot ready for some of her educational stuff. So educational stuff in general. I'm actually writing a bot for a college professor right now for him to use in his class. It's very exciting. But delivering educational pieces is what bots are all about. Because I can either take you on a guided experience. Here's my 7-day free course on mini bots. I'm going to teach you this on day 1, this on day 2, this on day 3. I can teach you, I can get you through a guided experience, but I could also make it a bot that it has exploration and discovery like a playground. And you can let people loose in there and have them discover things for themselves, have them choose their own adventure. You've got a swing set. I'm talking playground analogy. You got a swing set over here. You got a slide over there. You got a teeter-totter over there. A kickball game is going on somewhere in the corner. You can choose where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to learn from that piece. And so bots support both those kinds of education, whether it's really, really guided or really, really, hands off and let you choose. Meanwhile, I'm in the background looking at where are people falling off? What are people getting out of this? Are they returning? I can sit back and analyze how people are doing and adjust my content like in a second accordingly.
So that's all the things that I hired you for, right? Like I pulled you on before you were ever even on my show.
Truth,
right? And I'm like, listen, I've known about bots pretty much since conception of bots. I went through a course. I attempted to do it on my own. I am wicked busy. I don't have time. I still have my account. I still have subscribers. RJ, I need your help. So I pulled you on board to kind of like rejuvenate, get the sassy back in my e-bot and get her back up and running, right? Like, and really plug my personality into it. And really, it's so like specialized in one-on-one, but that's not the only way people can work with you, is it? Like, I love that because I'm so busy. Like, it's just like, please help me. Can I hand this over? And you and I have a conversation and it rolls. And you're like, hey, check this out. Do you like this? Awesome. And we push go.
Yep.
Right? But
it's beautiful.
I know it's a beautiful thing and I love every minute of it, but not everybody wants that.
Right. Some folks just want to be able to accomplish this for themselves, whether it's just not time to invest, like long term, or whether it's time to, hey, I want to check this out, but I don't want to spend $1 million right now. Mm-hmm. Right. I want to see how my audience takes hold of this. So I've created something. I'm announcing it right now. Yeah, if there were a drum roll. Hold on. I do have drums. Okay, that's a drum roll. My dog is like, what are you doing? I just did a drum roll, and I'm announcing that I am going to be putting on a program in August. It is called, and it's about getting people to your events. So tentative name, go from hearing crickets to smoking hot show. And it's going to be a live workshop hosted by me. I'll take you through getting into ManyChat, signing up for an account, going pro, doing all the little administrative things that you need to do before you set everything up. I'll teach you how to make a reminder bot. And I will teach you how and when to broadcast to people. A broadcast is when you send little messages out to get engagement with people. This is going to be a paid workshop. I'm keeping it at $97. It's going to be 3 hours long. You'll go from zero to having a reminder bot for every single show you do. And I'll teach you everything. We'll go through how I make graphics for my shows. We'll go through how I make the little trailer videos for my show. We will go through everything together. And at the end of that, you're going to walk away with, how to use that bot. You're going to walk away with everything. Plus, I'm recording the thing. Of course, I'll send it to you afterwards. So if I go too fast, you'll be able to, go back
and watch it again.
But I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for people to really get on board in a serious way. It's going to be a fire hose session, people. Wear the comfortable shoes.
No pantyhose.
Snacks. That is right.
No pantyhose.
Whatever.
Right.
Don't drink and stream, people. But cups of whatever. I'll be streaming. You will not. But it's going to be real exciting. We're going to hold it in August. And I see you've got the link down there. If you want to sign up for that, I am putting people on a wait list now. Go to startyourbot.com. Startyourbot.com.
Love it. Love it. And you know what, you guys? This is for those of you that you're not quite ready to hire RJ one-on-one yet. And just like me, just please do it. Of course, that's available if you want that. But if you want to know the inner workings of it, the start from scratch, it's less than $100. It's 3 hours of RJ's undivided brilliance, right? It's just undivided brilliance. And she goes in depth, and I can guarantee you that. I've had bazillion conversations with her. I get all tongue-tied when I talk about RJ because she's so brilliant. The bot signal also is one of the things that you can learn from her on. But, to take on this for less than $100 and 3 hours of your time to implement something into this, if you have a brick and mortar and you want more traffic of any kind, if you are a massage person or have a yoga class, or you are a hairstylist, or I don't know, whatever other people take appointments for, you're some kind of energy worker and you want clients out there, or you're an MLM and you want to do things ethically within your MLM and your team, right? Maybe you're just putting this in place to communicate with your team on an MLM, right? And do trainings for your team, not necessarily to go out with your clients, but with your team. Right. And Olga is saying RJ is brilliant in bringing you more traffic. Yes, she is. Olga. I love that for sure. But then if you're an entrepreneur or a live streamer or whatever you are doing and whatever you are looking for to get more traffic, more hot, and this is hot traffic. These are people that, let's talk about that for a second. It's not email. There's no way that people can spam you with a bot. You can't sell those people. You can't, I can't even, just keep going, RJ.
Bots are, I picked up right where you left off too.
I know.
Bots are the end of fake marketing.
Somebody write that in the comments, please.
They are. It makes me so happy to present to you a way that shy people, that people who hate selling, can communicate, start conversations, and build relationships. Now, did I say transaction in there? I did not. It's not always a transaction. And that's perfect. It's absolutely perfect because we need collaborators. We need people to refer. We need that stuff as business owners just as much as we need those transactions. People that, I built so many solid relationships through my bot. I am so pleased with it. And I know that the end of fake marketing will mean so much to everyone else as well, because we are all tired of it. And when people tell us to do it, we inwardly cringe. Mm-hmm. You know, that cringe that just stays there and says, do I have to? Do I have to act like stuff that I hate reading? Do I have to be that person? My answer to you is no. And the more yourself you are in your bot, the better it will work for you. This is brand new stuff, folks, and I'm happy to introduce it to you. I'm absolutely happy to greet you and help you walk in the door of something that will transform not just your business, but how you feel about marketing your business.
You guys, I can't even tell you how much it's changed my business, how much it's changed how I approach and talk and respect my people, how it's changed my show. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what plugging a bot in, having somebody with ethics on the other side teaching you, having someone with your best interest and your highest good in mind all the time. And that's RJ. Like, I cannot even tell you how amazing it is to work with somebody with that kind of integrity all the time. And to go, hey, you know what? There's a better way to do that. Erin, have you thought about this? I think you should switch that wording. Right?
Yeah. I have my clients in mind all the time. And when I run into opportunities for them to grow a little bit more, or to, ally with this person over here, I think they could help you a lot. Whenever I see those opportunities, hey, somebody's made an update. This is super cool. Try this out. Check this out for yourself. I think it could be good for you. I love, you know what? I'm not a bot builder. I'm a team member. People bring me on, and it's not just, well, I'm going to talk about this little siloed piece of your business and everything else is I don't care about. No, I care about all of it, because Messenger can help you with, wait for it, all of it. I have so much fun on your show, Erin.
I love it. And I totally have to respect your time. I know we're already 2 minutes over, and I'm loving it because we could talk for a solid hour without any problems whatsoever. You guys, I'm missing comments. You guys, I know we've missed comments. Bottom line, RJ's brilliant at looping back around and addressing these things. If you want any kind of time with RJ, she does have a little scheduling link here that this is meetme.so black belt bot sesh. So that's ask me anything.
It's an ask me anything. It's a half hour. I keep it to a half hour.
Yeah. And that's a lot of time.
Well, it is. And here's the deal. I can go on for 6 hours with what I know. I could answer all of those questions, but you're only going to remember the answers to the first 3 anyway, because the human brain can only take in so much. Right. So I'm keeping those to a half hour, but you can ask me anything you want about bots. You can ask, how can my business use that? And I can brainstorm with you a strategy. Because of all of the different bots that I've built over this year, I can say, I can ask you a few questions. What's your demographic? What's your business? What's your service? How is it different? That type of stuff. And come up with a strategy for you to use bots for. I can do that in 30 minutes. Challenge me. I will make this happen. And that is free. That's a free session. I want to talk to you about bots. I want to see where you're at. I want to help point you in the right direction of the education that you need. And yeah, so get a hold of me. If you are wanting to ask some questions, do get a hold of me. There is, of course, a plethora of things on the internet you can also watch. She's very Franco.
Franco.
He's got his cute jail picture again, too.
I love
Isn't
his
that
jail
awesome?
picture. He's like behind bars.
So beautiful. I love working on Franco's stuff too. Contentmakers.net, people. It's going places. Pedro Bot is going places. And so, yeah, I would love it. If you've got questions, I've got answers to those questions, or of course I can find the answer. And if you just want to get started and get on this train and get moving.
Right. Because you've been following, you know, people are talking about bots. And it's just hooking up with the right person. Right. And at this point in time, it's not just throwing a dart, you guys. You know, you found somebody. You followed her. I know the people on here have followed RJ and or myself for quite a while. You already know how she works. You already know how she functions. You know she shows up and is consistent and ethical and integrous with every single thing that she does with all the clients that she works with. So, like, seriously, startyourbot.com. Get on that 97-day, not 97-day, oh my living, 1 day, 3 hour, $97. Take your biz from zero to, what'd you call it?
Smoking hot show.
Smoking hot. Zero to smoking hot. With $97, really, in 3 hours of your time. It's a no-brainer. It is really a no-brainer. But if you are like, man, I don't even have 3 hours, I just want to hand it over to RJ, then by all means, just find her at blackbeltbox.com. You know, you can go check out her bot too at checkoutmybot.com. That's really fun. I love that. You know, and if you want to get into her bot and see what her bot looks like, it's checkoutmybot.com. Or if you just want to hop right on her schedule and ask her anything she wants, it's, you know, meet me.so at blackbeltbox. Sesh. Oh my gosh. RJ, your show is coming up real soon, sister. So if you guys want more of RJ, like, just go on over to Black Belt Box. She's live at 2 o'clock Eastern time, 1 o'clock Central time. And she will be delivering more of her goods. She follows my show. It's really super good. So it's me and then her.
It's awesome.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays at the Bot Signal. And thank you so much for being live with us. I just absolutely love that you've been here with me again today. And I just adore every single thing about you. And I love who you are as a person. I just absolutely love who you are as a person. And you guys, we really appreciate you being live with us. Those of you that are live with us. If you stayed with us this long and you're watching the replay, let us know that you watched the replay also. And again, if you want reminders to the Erin Strayer show, where we talk to amazing people like RJ all the time, just type live in the comments. We'll make sure you get into eBot and get reminders for the show also. So thank you so much for being here today, RJ. I'll see you over on your show in just a moment. And everybody else, thank you so much for being with us today. We'll see you right back here soon.